We are back.
Are we back?
Yes.
I am waiting for somebody in the chat to say, "Hey, look, they fixed it."
Yeah, there's a lot of them
Let's
saying
see.
we
Let
fixed
me
it.
see. There's Donna Sturdivant out there. How you doing, darling? I'm glad you're still with us, baby. There's been a lot of them I've been seeing here lately. Stephanie Dean, I've seen her 3-year friendship with me and all that. And I know Stephanie, I mean, uh, Donna has been with us way back when she lived in Oklahoma, baby.
Yeah.
She don't live there now. She lives in Maryland, right? Don't you be messing. It better be Maryland. I got it fixed in my head. I kept saying Virginia.
Which Donna?
Donna Sturdivant. Donna Sturdivant. She used to live in Oklahoma. She moved
Yeah.
all the way out there. Hey, Val Wood.
Yep.
Uh, and Christopher Baker's here. Brian Champagne.
I feel like
let's
you're
see,
reading
Old
it
Bat
better
with
over
two
there.
Cats. I can see it. Old
Yeah.
Bat with two cats is here. Uh, you're back. There we go, baby, on Facebook and on YouTube. So,
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Yep, we got some
Just
technical
tonight.
difficulties, and we got a
Yeah.
short night because the debates are coming up. So let's plug really quick the stuff we got to do, and then move on with our panel. Really quick, because someone actually brought this up. I forgot their name. Someone asked about Amy McGrath's address.
Yes.
And that was like, oh, cool. We're
Yeah.
actually, contributing here. So if you weren't here on Sunday,
on
we're
their
doing a
website.
new thing called Two for Blue,
Yeah.
where we're going to try to gather as many blue dots as we can and pitch at least $2 to candidates going around.
Put her up on the screen.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I gotta just hit this
can't
one
see
button.
anymore.
Oh yeah, that's right. You can't see
I
me.
can't
Hitting
see
the button.
shit no more.
So if you want to, she's going up against Mitch McConnell up in Kentucky. She's running for Senate. If you want to donate and spread the blue dot word, go to her website at amymcgrath.com, or you can send her a letter just showing some encouragement at P.O. Box 95, Lexington, Kentucky 40588. And you can follow what she's doing on Twitter at Amy McGrath KY.
This is our effort. This is an idea I came up with. Mama came up with the name Two for Blue, $2. You can send a candidate $2. We're going to try to concentrate on certain Senate races. We got a lot of Senate races coming up,
And maybe some local races.
and some
too.
local races.
Yeah.
That we're going to try to give some encouragement to with donations and it's something we can do besides write letters and make phone calls. I wanted to take an action, and Nita Park up in Oregon wrote me a wonderful letter and encouraged me to bring that back up. So we are doing that, and we will continue to do that. This week it is going to be Amy McGrath. Every time we go live, we're going to show her that graphic up there so you can get involved in it. This is how we're going to do it. I'm sorry our first part of the rant got all messed up, but this is how we do it, baby. We do it as a team. There's it's got to be a combined effort of all of us working the same rope, baby, the same rope. And anyway,
And really quick,
What?
John I Fly donated $2 through Super Chat right before we died and said Trump needs to go blue no matter who.
So saith John I Fly. And
Okay, now we're caught up. Now we can introduce
our
our panel.
And let's start off, and I'll go right down in the order it is in front of me so I don't screw it up because he thinks I will. Ben Stroud, how are you doing, buddy?
I'm doing good. Some good news about Florida. Florida sets a new record with 5 million registered Democratic voters.
Outstanding,
Hell,
baby. I'm telling
All
you,
right.
the surf is up. The wave is building. Get your board out there in the water, baby. Bill Jones, how are you?
I'm doing very well, John. How are you doing, buddy?
I'm hanging in there, bub. I'm trying to get back in my groove. I didn't do much of a rant yesterday. Just kind of took me 8 tries
I
to
hear you.
just give up. And just
We got a lot of excitement here in my neck of the woods. I live just north of Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, on the North Carolina
Oh,
side.
yeah, yeah.
And with all this, with the South Carolina primary out, boy, it's crazy down here right now.
It's the rumble in South Carolina tonight, baby. With the
Yep,
debate
we'll see.
there, and then
It'll be interesting.
it's gonna be interesting. We're gonna keep an eye on it. John I Fly,
I
how
don't
are you
think it'll-
doing? Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Bill. You were gonna say?
Yeah, it won't be too long that we'll be able to convince everybody to vote blue no matter who, because
That's
I think it's looking like this thing is going to be over with in a couple of weeks after Super Tuesday.
It's not just a slogan. It's a plan, baby. It's a plan.
Exactly.
All right.
Exactly.
John I Fly, how you doing, buddy?
I'm doing great. I was so
enamored by our wonderful, fearless leader today on TV,
Oh, was
talking about how everything was done in his administration. It was not done in the. It was the best in the whole
the whole world and the
country
whole
for
history of
Yeah,
history. The biggest, the
yeah,
big league, the biggest. He's the best of. Oh yeah,
yeah. He
it's
is.
a sick
You got to
ass
keep
song.
remembering that.
Yeah, and keep doing that. And don't forget to applaud for the glorious leader when he
That's
comes
right.
by you. Yeah,
And
very
you
good.
know, if you keep listening to it, you'll get to believe it.
Yeah, you keep listening to that bullshit without some, a critical thought in your head. Yeah, you drank the Kool-Aid. Goodbye. We'll see you later.
Yep.
All right, Mitch
Yep.
Goldstein, how are you doing, buddy?
Oh, it's too terrible. But thanks for asking.
Mitch is sick.
Yeah, I got
down in the weather.
I got sick. Yeah, I'm on the road and I got sick on the road. That's the worst possible
Of course.
scenario. But at least I'm in America.
Yes, you're back in the States.
So I was fearful. Yeah. Oh man, what a great trip that was.
I see
what a
some of the
phenomenal
pictures of
trip.
Krakow. Boy, howdy. That just knocked
It's
me
an
out.
amazing city.
I
Amazing city.
Missed out. I saw a lot of Southeast Asia, but I missed out on a Europe trip. And look at the history that you can look at over there and everything. It was one of my
It is
bucket list.
old. I mean, parts of that city date to the year 600.
Boy, howdy shit.
I mean, that's a long ass time
And,
ago.
they were building cities before we were, huh?
Yep.
Shit, big cities, big
And,
cities.
The fortifications are amazing. They were not fucking around, man. You look at that castle, you're like, how the hell would you get in there, goddamn?
Yeah, they were built for a
It's
reason.
amazing.
They're not just built to be pretty. They're
Yeah.
built to defend.
You stare at that thing and you're like, damn.
Yeah.
There's no way you're going on that.
Guy
front.
looking down at you saying, yeah, go ahead, put the ladder up here. Go ahead. Yeah, I'm waiting on your ass. TW, how are you doing, buddy?
We're doing it. We're hanging in there. We're probably going to see the debates tonight and vote for John.
See you later.
I think I'd just vote for you. What the heck?
Yeah, thank you, buddy. I decided I'm going to run
Yeah.
fuck everybody else's shit. I'm
Yeah,
going to jump my shit.
Cowboy hats for everyone.
Yeah, I'll strut up there. I'll say, what the hell are y'all doing, every one of you freaking idiots? I think they'd usher me out the door pretty damn quick.
I don't know. Yeah, I think you.
Hey, John, I got a good idea. Let's take all the KKK and let's kick them out of America. Let's put them on an island and let's build a wall around it.
Hey, I'm all for that, baby. If they want their own nation anyway, we could find some little piece of property somewhere and stick them out there and just say, here, knock yourself out, baby. Wait for them to inbreed just off the face of the earth. Those kind of scum, I don't know what we're going to do with them. I've always said they're going to be here no matter what. It's a generational thing, and we just have to keep our nose to the grindstone and just keep working against it.
I feel like they're the ones that's keeping us from moving the civil rights movement forward and keeping the dream alive.
Well, yes, yeah, no doubt. The resistance to some simple bills that you would think would progress our nation, and there's objection against it. No matter how, we haven't ratified the Equal Rights Amendment. The Equal Rights Amendment, giving women equal rights among our people. How about that shit? We ain't got that done yet.
We're like the only civilized country that doesn't have that.
Yeah, well,
Just like we're the only civilized country that doesn't have, the equivalent
universal
of
health care
all.
and all that stuff.
Pretty
Yeah,
sad.
yeah, free.
Yeah, and you see all the other, they're like, oh, you can't really go that way.
Well,
but
that's
why not?
socialism.
Everybody else has no problems at all.
Meanwhile, I walked past the TV downstairs in the bar in the hotel, and who's on the TV but one of them dickheads from MSNBC? And what's the headline? Sanders criticized for praising dictators.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
You know what he did?
everybody's jumping on that shit. It's
Yeah.
like,
Fuck
come
everybody.
on.
Fuck you all.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
That's it. Yeah,
Basically, what he said
Bernie.
was, under Fidel Castro, nobody in Cuba starved. Nobody in Cuba didn't have a job. Nobody in Cuba was homeless. Nobody in Cuba didn't have health care. Nobody went broke from, bankrupt from health care. Granted, it was a communist state, and I get that. But, at least they were fucking literate.
You can't.
And they have the best medical schools and the best medical facilities in the entire hemisphere in Cuba.
In today, yes,
Unless
one of the
we
most.
forget.
One of the most.
Unless we forget.
One of the most wanted medical units during national or world emergencies and stuff comes out of Cuba. You know, you
And
can't.
nobody should be talking shit about Cuba if they realize that Cuba is the place where we have our illegal extrajudicial torture center
Yeah.
in Guantanamo Bay.
Hey, that's
So
where
I don't want to
was-
hear anybody talk shit
That's where
about
I was
fucking
born.
Cuba.
That's where I was born, Mitch. Guantanamo Bay, Cuba.
Really?
Yes, sir. I was born there. 19.
Well, does that
remember
make
that?
you not an American citizen?
That's it, man. Trolls will just pick that. See, I knew that guy. I knew he was a freaking communist. All
They're
that
gonna
shit.
kick you back out there, John.
Yeah, I was born on U.S. Navy property. Come get me, motherfucker.
You know, it seems like they don't want Bernie to win. Every time this happened the last time too.
Yeah.
They
Well,
always try
yeah.
to dig something up or make it
every
hard
time,
for
every
'em.
time. But this time it's really
Yeah.
good.
Meanwhile, what happened?
You know.
And there's a huge upswelling of just like there was today, a huge upswelling of donations to Bernie.
Yep.
And that's fine with me. And this debate, I guarantee you, they're going to try to corner him
What was
about
that last
this
debate?
communist nonsense.
Elizabeth Warren raised 2.8 million, in just the hours right after the last debate. You know, so yeah. These debate really generate the cash. And speaking of that, Dawn Little donated $2 through Super Chat and said, "Throw your hat in the ring, John. So saith Dawn Little. I must run for president. Get off the damn stage."
You got my vote, buddy.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Why don't you try like dog catcher or something
Yeah,
first,
I need
John?
to start a little
Yeah,
lower.
gotta start. You know.
I'm sure
gotta
my
start from
neighbors
the-
will just get right behind me.
Hey,
Yeah, I don't think that's going to
I'll
happen.
tell you what we should do, guys. If the DNC fucks Bernie over again, then you know what we should all do. He should keep going, and he should run as an independent, and we should all vote as an independent and vote him in.
Nah,
Well,
that's a disaster.
Yeah,
That's a disaster.
You know, the last time we were on, we were talking about, we were all trying to discuss when was the last time we had a contested convention, and we were all kind of thinking right off the top of our heads that it was around in the 60s or something. Back then, maybe the Chicago Democratic National Convention, which got nasty. No, actually, it was Jimmy Carter against Kennedy.
Yep.
Correct. Jimmy
yeah.
Carter and Ted Kennedy.
Yeah, they got into
Yep.
a nasty
70s.
dispute. It was a contested convention, and of course we know history. Jimmy Carter won the nomination and lost the election, and
To Reagan. Oh, to
yep.
the evil Ronald Reagan.
to evil, yes, to the yes, and others of dubious character, Rumsfeld and others that popped up later on in our history to cause even more havoc. Because the
So
deal,
it's the same fucking crew, man.
Yeah.
It's always the same people.
there was a deal made because the big thing about Reagan getting elected, everybody remembers. Well, that's the day the hostages were released. They were afraid of Reagan. No. Reagan paid them off, baby. That was what it was. That's exactly what it was. There was a deal made. Rumsfeld was part of the team that went over and did that right before the election. Right before the election. They went over to make a deal with Iran, saying, "Hey, hold on, we got a new guy coming in, and we're going to make a deal. You're going to get these weapons, this money. Check it out in your history, baby. Yeah,
Right, and they kept him 90 days longer than they had to.
yeah. They were going, but they held him for
They kept him for 3 months longer than they had to.
because Reagan was a TV guy, just like this guy is, and he wanted that dramatic view and everything, and had to be very precise on the day that I'm getting sworn in. That's when they get scared. No, it was all That's when reality TV actually came into politics, baby. It was during Ronald Reagan. It's when the religious right weaseled their way in the door. There's a lot of things that we can look right back on and see that that Saint Donnie, Saint Ronnie was
Saint Donnie.
Well,
yeah.
Don't
Well,
make
that's
a
what
mistake.
some of these guys, that's what they think he is. I swear.
Oh
some of
my
these
God.
Trumpers-
John, please, no.
I'm just going to say something before I lose all my ability to speak.
Huh, what's that?
And I agree with you completely about voting blue and voting and not staying.
There you go.
But I caution everybody, very, very heavily caution you all, do not fall for Mike Bloomberg. He is not blue. He is another billionaire.
Yeah.
He wants to be an autocrat. He is a rapist,
Exactly.
just like Trump. He is trying to buy his way into this
I agree.
election. And I am not going to vote. I don't give a shit. First off, he's not going to get nominated, so
I don't
it's not
think
even
so.
an issue.
I don't think
Yeah,
so.
For
The
all
last-
his money,
he's pretty much.
he spent almost
had
$1
it.
billion. He spent almost $1 billion and has virtually nothing to show for it.
Yeah.
because
I mean, he basically just kind of kicked himself in his own ass when he did.
He did.
He really
debate
did.
last
That
week,
the first
Yeah.
debate showed me that he is not prepared for anything. He looked like a
No,
deer in the headlights.
asshole.
He's trying to stumble around
Yeah.
with making jokes about women. It was just a nasty joke I told, and they got pissed off. Stuff like that. You're demeaning women in that state. It is that feeling like this guy is the same as Trump. He's got a lot of money, and he really doesn't give a fuck about little things like laws and shit.
He's a rich frat boy. That's what he is.
He is used to
he
He's
getting
a
what he
rich frat boy who likes to fuck 12-year-old girls. That's Bloomberg.
Well,
I'm
so he is.
So
wondering-
he's
I'm
basically
wondering-
he's basically Trump with an IQ over 80. Sorry.
I'm-
Yeah.
I'm
Well-
wondering. I'm wondering how many votes though that he'll pull away from the other candidates. Do you think a lot of people are going to vote for him or no?
No,
No.
no, I do not.
I don't think
I
he's gonna
think they
run.
saw what his real true colors were,
Yeah.
hopefully in that.
And don't
debate.
think
I
that
hope
tonight
were
they're
like,
not going to be
"Oh."
lined up to pop him again.
And let's get one thing clear
Yeah.
here, and this goes along the lines of, everybody's made this point about Bernie getting the short end of the stick last election. If the DNC puts their finger on the scale toward Bloomberg, that is another big problem in of itself, and we should all be ashamed of the DNC.
If the DNC
if the DNC
interrupts-
does this shit again, we got a huge, bigger
Yeah.
problem than just Bloomberg in that sense.
Yes,
you know
we
what I
do.
mean? So
Yes, we do.
Yeah.
And that is something that
You're going to have a problem. Yeah, you're going to have a problem keeping this country together.
yeah.
yeah,
Yep.
you're
Because
gonna
there's
they're
going
gonna
to
have
be
a
no one
problem.
to oppose.
They're gonna have a problem keeping our trust. Like already
Yep.
things are already so fucked up since the last election, and now it's like the idea of it can happen again. Again, seeing how much Bloomberg is paid in ad money for all the
400
Super
million.
Tuesdays. Yeah, $138 million. That is outrageous.
And who gets that money, Travis?
Oh gee, I don't know, all the rich corporations that
rich
run
corporations.
this shit.
No
Yeah.
shit.
Yep.
Spread it around, baby.
It's the
newspapers.
rich
Spread it around.
paying the rich. Remember, 2 for Blue. Send $2 to Amy McGrath. Let's take the Kentucky Senate.
Yeah.
Let's do that. There are more people and I'm in this whole nation. We sat out there when Mama came up with the 2 for Blue. We thought, oh man, if that would just catch on. Look at how many people across this nation, if they concentrated their efforts on one senator at a time, one race at a time, boom, we give you a big help. Go to the next one, boom, we're going to give you a big help right here. If we could get that kind of motion just for $2, I think
I
we
would
could
It'd
get.
be worth it. It'd be
Yeah.
worth it just to hear that motherfucker's concession speech.
And
Yeah.
and
Yeah, I'd
also
love-
everybody, we got to keep this in mind because this is very important. The presidential race is important. Not saying it isn't, but Jesus Christ, don't get discouraged if your candidate doesn't get it because we still got to vote blue in our states. We got to get
Yep.
our house
Our house
blue,
has got to be in
or
order.
keep it blue. Get our Senate blue. God, the Senate needs to go.
The Senate is the
blue.
key to this whole thing. If we don't
Yeah.
take the Senate,
Yeah.
it's going to be like pissing up a rope. Whippy, we won and we'll get shit done. Remind you right
Oh,
now.
by the way.
What's that, Mitch?
Oh, by the way.
Oh, by
Guess
the way.
why? Guess why we did not turn the Senate blue in 2018? Guess why?
Why is that, Mitch?
Bloomberg.
Because
Bloomberg.
Michael
Oh.
Bloomberg donated millions and millions of dollars to keep the
Yep.
Senate Republican. Don't forget that
Yeah.
when you talk about
No, I
blue,
don't.
no
I
matter
don't
who.
forget Bloomberg being a Republican at all. And it always, you always want to see somebody learn and do better. You know better, you do better. And we want to see people reformed and everything. But if you were a Republican before, I don't know, man. Some of this shit might be still hanging up in your brain. I don't know. I just don't know.
Why-
Why take that chance of planting that
Bloomberg goes
seed in there again?
I want to see. I want to see Mitch McConnell out of there. I have had it with that bastard.
Well,
Yeah.
what I want to see is I want to see a country where anybody, even Mitch, when he is sick, can go to the hospital, can go to a doctor, that aren't going to lose their freaking house because they got sick or got cancer or somebody in the family's got ills. I don't want to see people on the street homeless. These are things that we can all fix. That's what I mean when I say you vote on the same ticket all the way down, because we are the ones that are trying to advance that in our society. We want to feed the hungry, give shelter to those that don't have it. We want health care for a healthy nation. We want schools.
Well,
we want hospitals. We want roads.
exactly.
It's all that socialist shit that we want. That's
we
what
want
we
to have a society.
Yes.
Yeah.
You can't have a society without socialism.
That's
That's
it.
called feudalism.
You can't, because
that doesn't work.
that's the whole basic idea of the society of itself. And we prove that every day in the cities we live in. You can't get up and drive to town because somebody built you a fucking road to do that. You got a job at a company that is thriving because they have built a business, good for you. They can make a lot of money. But if they get sick, the company got a doctor? Maybe so, but is he a surgeon? Is he what you're going to need? No, they're going to send you to the hospital. And this whole system, and I hate to, just quote one guy, but yeah, we're the only civilized freaking country in the world that doesn't have it. And the price that we pay in this country for things is just outright fucking ridiculous. We're getting screwed every day.
Are you sure we're civilized? I'm having.
It's sometimes
we have kids in cages.
We are a majority that are civilized. That's how come this fight is so important. Is because that we have seen the kids in the cages. That's not us.
What's funny about that?
That's not America.
No, that is not America. It's not America to say, oh, well, look here, you can't support yourself, so you can't come into this country. Only rich people can come in. Kiss my ass. Many successful people in this country, immigrants who came here poor as dirt, worked their ass off. And made it, baby. And even those that didn't make it are still struggling, going to work every day, providing and paying their taxes. They are good people in this country that make America what it is.
I mean, people forget that it was the immigrants that made this country what it is.
That is true, baby. It sounds cliche, but it's true. Chuckster 255 just donated $5 through Super Chat and said, "Oh, I believe it's what? Let me translate that for you because it's in a foreign language. It says, "Fuck Bloomberg, Bernie 2020. So saith Chuckster 255." Yeah,
I got two things for you real quick, John.
What's that?
I got something funny and to give everybody a good laugh. Something Aussie Dave said in a show discussion. But before I tell you that, what people don't realize is the true definition of the word socialism is the opposite of what they're saying that we're doing is socialist. It's actually what the Republicans are doing is what fucking socialism is.
What the Republicans do is corporate socialism. What I call fascism. That's what I call it, because if you look at our society, the way that our system is set up, and you've heard all the politicians and everything through commercials and everything talking about how much tax someplace like Amazon is paying or something like this, the very rich GE paying no taxes whatsoever. Are you shitting me? They got billions in profit. Billions in profit. Mind you, that's profit, and that profit doesn't come until they write everything off that they can, expenditures, anything like that. This is profit. Billions in profit and no taxes, baby. They're not paying into the system. They don't have to because your ass is out there working for them, so what the hell? They gave you a job, pay your taxes, and shut up. Well, wait a minute, boss. Why aren't you paying the tax? Corporations are people too. Isn't that what they say? That's what the Republicans say. Well, then pay your freaking taxes like the rest of us people out here. That's what's wrong. It's the same thing, the corporate welfare, in the disguise of a farm bill, that we're paying these poor farmers subsidy because they can't sell their product on the open market because Donnie's in a trade war or some bullshit. And he passes this $1 billion food subsidy, subsidy program for the farmers, realizing that most of those farmers are big corporation farms, AgCon or whatever, Coag or whatever it is like that. These are big corporations. Are there family farms? Yes, they are. They need help. But they're just ants in this middle of this corporate farm world that we have now. Right. So, you're not, I don't know what the old Republican plan is. Let the markets work, supply and demand and all that shit. And then deny people.
Well, and he'll work out a plan with
Go ahead.
India.
Oh, yeah.
He'll work out a plan with India. Well, because we're selling them, guns and stuff. Okay, no offense. What the hell is India going to give us?
Oh, I'm sure Ivanka made a great deal, buddy.
He's another fucking dictator. Modi is another dictator.
Yes,
he's a Muslim-hating dictator.
Yes, he's trying right now to take Muslims out of the country by making everybody re-register to be an Indian.
Yep.
And except everybody can join in except for you guys over there. We'll let you know what we're going to do with
I'm
you.
so glad John Oliver's back because I wouldn't have known any of that until his episode
the other night.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was really good.
Mitch Goldstein, thank you very much. Donated $2 through Super Chat, buddy. We appreciate it tremendously. Small donations is what keeps us going, so we appreciate it tremendously. Two for Lou, baby.
And that's the thing I get tired of. It's if it works for Donnie, yeah, okay, it's better for America. But if it don't work for,
I want something that works
don't
for
work
all of
for
us.
though, you know.
Yeah. For all of us. That's that's who this country
we
needs
need
to work
something
for.
that works with all of us. Like,
You know, we forget that America is not the 1%. America is the 99 fucking percent.
Yeah. Exactly.
Amen.
And they go into the numbers. Like somebody quoted them just the other day. I think it was Bernie on stage was talking about the top 2 people in the country own as much wealth as the bottom 50%. 2 people. 2 people. Think of that wealth.
What kind of leader is that guy over in India? Is he another strong man like Trump wants to be, or what?
Yes. He's like a right wing nut job over there.
Yeah, I was wondering because they seem to get along.
That's the way I looked at him.
yeah. Oh, he gets along with everybody that's that way.
He is right now in the process of purging his nation and trying to put Muslim, Indian Muslims, meaning that they were born in India just like everybody else over there. But hey, you're a Muslim, so we're not going to let you register as a citizen of India. So they're trying to remove a whole class of people strictly based on religion.
And a lot of people too. You're talking about 300 million people here.
And didn't Hitler try to do the same thing?
Well, they
With
said
the Jewish people?
He said, well, I'm just purging. There's not too many out there. He says, I don't think there's too many out there. But he says, I want people that are loyal to the country. I thought, you just want people.
Oh, Donnie today, you mean?
Your ass.
I saw that little fiasco bullshit he's trying to sell. I want people that are loyal to America. No, you don't. You got a test, buddy. If they're not loyal to Donnie Trump, then you're going to purge them out. You're going to push them out. We all heard you talk that shit. That's what, we know what he's doing. He says what he's doing and then tries to talk that patriotic shit that he's doing it because he loves America.
You've been doing it since you got acquitted. You've been purging the piss out of all this.
He has been a leech on this society. His whole
something's
life.
Bound to hit him in the ass. You know that? He can't keep doing this shit forever. Something's bound to happen.
I wished it would happen soon.
Yeah,
well,
really.
What somebody typed in the chat a little while ago, October surprise. Mega Wet Willie donated $10, said get rid of Citizens United and the GOP politicians will fall like apples from a tree, so saith Mega Wet Willie, baby, and they will. You take away their money and they would. And we're not going to get that. You see what he's talking about today when he's criticizing Sotomayor, Justice Sotomayor, I'm sorry.
I got a good laugh for you guys.
What's that?
Ozzy Dave said in show discussion, KFC, cheeseburgers, Coke, cocaine, Adderall, sex with porn stars, no condom, dementia equals stroke 2020.
That's stroke 2020. Let's. I'm all for it. Where do you donate to that one? Let's get him a little more cocaine here. Start your shit away, Donnie. President snort a lot. Yeah, I'm telling you.
That just tells you he's unfit if he's a cocaine addict. Yeah. He's just unfit because he has to have that to deal with things.
I got some new pictures today from Thomas Morgan. He did an excellent. We're gonna have to get these upload these up into the thing.
Yeah.
He sent some excellent artwork of Harvey Weinstein. And I'm going to take one up and put it up on my post there and just put the paragraph. Doesn't this look like some guy? Doesn't this look like a guy women would just be naturally attracted to if he did not have tons of money and power over them? He just exudes sexism. I mean, sexism. Anyway, my friend Thomas Morgan out in California, Cardiff by the Sea, baby. It's a magical place in my brain that I wished I lived. And I heard from him today. I got a little bit of his artwork. He did some of Jenny and me. And indeed, Thomas, I'll try to see if I can find a picture of my Molly to give you an idea of what she looked like. But again, boy howdy, Bigfoot stomped all over my ass. That's all I can say to you. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate it very much. And I'm glad you're out there. And I am so happy to hear the news that he is out walking about. amongst the living, and which is something that he hasn't done in a very long time. He had knee operations and is out walking around now, and I'm just thankful for that, that he's getting a taste of the sunshine out there in beautiful Cardiff by the sea, baby.
You know, it puts it in perspective. It's like you see Donald Trump, you see Harvey Weinstein, you see all these people that have all these problems, and it's like, what the hell were these women thinking?
It's like you had money and you had power, and what was on your mind? Both of them. Pussy. That's it.
Sorry. That's
what's
like,
on their mind. They don't give a shit. One will
Donald's
grab it, the other
ugly,
will force it.
Harvey Weinstein, bald and ugly. I mean, it's like, please.
Oh, yeah. Thomas Morgan did justice to him. I wish I could turn it around and show you. That wouldn't work. But anyway.
I just don't get it. I know it's money, but still, I just don't get it. It's like. Please.
Well, for Harvey Weinstein, it wasn't just the money. Harvey Weinstein controlled people's their whole dreams. It wasn't just about
and their future.
Yeah, everything that was in his hands. He held everything they dreamed of in his hands, and he manipulated them like that. He didn't get enough time for my ass. He just throw his ass in there, and somebody wrote, "Well, can't wait to see them prison tattoos of boobs on his back."
Well, he's still facing time in California.
What's that?
He's still facing charges in California.
Yes, but not before he visits Rikers Island.
Yeah.
Welcome aboard, Donnie. Come on in. I mean, see, I'm dreaming. I'm projecting again. Donnie's walking in there. That's where he needs to go. But yeah, that was the one thing about the Weinstein travel I was happy with, was that they put cuffs on him and marched him into jail. If he would have been allowed to go home, you bet your ass I would have been highly pissed, and America should have been pissed, but it didn't happen. So he got the proper treatment when he was found guilty. Go to jail. Where's old Roger Stone at right now? Oh, that's right. I think he's lounging around the house, kicked back, got his little ankle bracelet on. They were bad to me. I'm a political prisoner, just like Bogdanovich shit. John I. Fly, thank you very much, buddy. Donated $5 through Super Chat and said, let's all unite and make things right. Fuck Trump. And that was spelled with a PH, so we ain't cussing. I ain't cussing on here. We have to keep it clean on here. It says PHUCK. This is ain't I wearing my, Trump. He's a dick, and he does dick things. That's what, it's a simple statement. Yeah, it's a political statement. That's what we're up against. That's what we know. The devil we know, baby. Yeah. What? Everything went silent.
Hey, Travis?
Yeah, what's up?
Do you have, like, a loose connection? Because I'm getting a lot of, like, feedback.
Shouldn't be.
Scratching. Yeah,
That's not the first time y'all said that. People in the chats, can you let me know if our audio is bad or something like that?
Yeah, Teresa Diggum just said, well, she didn't say fuck Trump, because there's no you. She just said fuck Trump. That's what, it's not cussing because there's no you in that. I'm just saying it phonetically, the FCK.
Hey, I'm ducking out, guys. I'm going to get some sleep.
All right, Mitch. Buddy, I'm glad you come by to visit the family. I hope you get better. Please let us know.
Thank you, sir.
And you got everybody out here sending them good vibes your way, bub.
Thanks, guys. Take care, Blue Dots. Love you all.
Love you too, bub.
Take
care.
You, man.
Outstanding fella. He just been on a world tour. He went to Israel, and then he went over to Krakow, Poland. And so, yeah, we hope he didn't pick up a bug along the way. So we'll keep him in our... Yeah.
Really quick, Dad. We're getting close to showtime, and I know we got to go up.
Yeah, we got 20 minutes.
Yeah, but we normally go up to the blue room for a little bit, don't we?
Yeah, but it's too early yet.
Okay.
I don't want to leave yet.
All right.
I'm having a good time. Aren't you having a good time?
Oh, yeah, of course.
What?
Just break out the liquor. Let's go for it.
Let's go for it. Hell, just bring out the booze. Just break out the booze. Yeah.
You didn't drink that stuff you did that one night, I hope, John.
Oh, shit, no. I'm real cautious with that stuff right over there. It's called Knob Creek. And it is a rather big, it's a shot glass and a half full. And, I'm a wimp.
I appreciate it, chat. I just got word from the chat. We're sounding okay, so it's not on our end, I guess.
Okay, I just was curious because
It's gone now.
Well, I wonder if it's
Weird.
Discord.
It cleared up and Bernadette came in.
Yep.
Ah,
The healing, the
Bernadette, you
healing
cleared up the
presence,
chat.
the healing
Bernadette
presence of
did.
Bernadette. How
She
are you,
has that-
I
darling?
know what I did. I'm better today, thank you.
Are you? Was you feeling under the weather or
Yeah.
something?
Oh, I've been battling bronchitis for the
Oh,
last
shit.
2 or 3 weeks now, so
Shit
Wow.
Don't
sucks.
let that go, Bernadette.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Say that again.
I said, don't let that go, Bernadette, because a few years ago, I think it was like 2 years ago, they thought that's what I had too, and then it turned out I had pneumonia.
No, I don't have pneumonia. I have been checked for that, so
Okay, good. Just take
they're
care. We
sending it
love you.
down to me. Thank you. I am trying very hard to do that. Take care of myself along with trying to heal the world.
There you go.
That's what we're all trying to do. I'm
Yep.
doing that right as we speak. A little
Right on.
Irish whiskey, the Whistler. 7-year-old
Hey,
single
I'm
malt.
sorry, Travis. I gave him a bad idea.
Yes, he did. He put that thought right in my head. Like, I'm only doing it for you, buddy. That's the only reason. Things I go through for my.
Hey, Bernadette, I'd be
I
interested.
didn't break your arm, John. I didn't break the arm.
Medicinal purposes only.
Must
I
not
was
taste
gonna
that
say,
great if
but-
you're having to wash it down with tea.
No, it leaves a little burn. Oh no. Mm-mm. No, that stuff. Actually, my favorite, really, out of the taste wise, would be the Big House bourbon. Really mellow. It's 80 proof. If you want to knock your socks off, we'll take a little bit of that Knob Creek shit, which tastes delicious. But boy, you can tell the minute you hit that. Yep, that's 100 proof.
Yeah,
That's alcohol
you
right
really-
there, baby.
you really want to trip?
But-
I got something for you. You really want to trip?
What?
You try that thing with 23 flavors in it? I think it's called Dr. Pepper. Shit's pretty good, yo.
Oh yeah, that shit that. Yeah, no, I don't. No, no.
No, too hardcore for you?
No, that's too hardcore for me, buddy. I've seen
A
people
little
on that
bit
shit. They
of
get
Long
hooked.
Island iced tea there,
They're
know.
willing to
that's
send
really
their-
good. They
their
go down
mates.
really good, and then they hit you bad.
You know, black cherry Kool-Aid is like the best, right? So I'm just saying.
Absolutely.
Ain't it sad? That's the family you're talking to. I drink sweet tea. He drinks Kool-Aid.
Well, to be fair, I do like tea. It's just
My
I gotta
wife
get
and my other son,
decaffeinated tea.
Tyler, they lean towards Dr. B, which is like Dr. Pepper except HEB brand.
Mhm.
So, what were you gonna say,
You like what
Bernadette?
you like.
Huh?
Fuck Trump.
Oh, did you say fuck Trump right here on the air? We were all nice and clean. You wouldn't believe we were going through the roses, tiptoeing carefully, not to say that word. And here you come on the show.
I'm sorry, but it's just how I feel.
I'm kidding you, baby. You've been talking.
Hey, Travis, got to keep an eye on your dad there now that he doesn't drink too much of that.
No, that's just one. That's fine. Diana Mallory just donated $5 through Super Chat and said, "We the people, united we stand." Oh, and look at there. She spelled PHUCK Trump. Fuck Trump. That's what it says. I'm just letting you know it says PH, sir. So.
Yeah, it's legal.
Well, Travis, don't
Classic.
feel bad. I like tea. That's like my favorite drink.
I was just teasing Dad just because I don't drink.
The only thing that I have to be careful of is margaritas. Margaritas I treat like, oh, that's lemonade.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's why I
give
won't
me one
touch
of them.
it. That's
Just
why.
suck that sucker right down. Give me that tasted pretty good. Give me another one of them.
Yeah, that's why I will not touch the stuff. The one time I did try it,
That's
it's
my
like, ooh,
weakness,
that's
baby.
really good. And
A
it's
good
like,
margarita,
no,
a lot of
thank
salt
you.
over there. Shit, yeah. I'm in heaven.
Yeah, they're too good sometimes. Yes, they
Ah,
are.
I'm going to say blasphemous stuff here really quick. Old Bat with Two Cats asked if I ever tried hot Dr. Pepper on a cold night. I cannot drink hot drinks. So hot tea,
That's
hot
sad.
coffee, or anything like that.
it's good.
I mean, I don't drink coffee, period. But,
Yeah,
you
you
know,
don't drink coffee,
No, I don't.
communist.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm
I
the
love
I'm the
coffee.
liberals that they talk about saying they're communists. Yeah, that's me because I don't drink coffee.
Yeah, I live on coffee.
I know you
They
do.
What's the
kicked,
matter with
they
you,
recently kicked me off of coffee. I can't drink coffee anymore.
Oh, I'll
Oh,
pray
shit.
for you.
Yeah.
You got to give up coffee?
It's okay. Yeah, I have to give up coffee.
Oh, that's going to be a
My
problem
body
until they
is-
tell me, John, you got to
I
give
like
up the
it.
coffee. Yeah. How about I give
No,
up?
I've already found my replacement. It is hot lemon water with and ginger. I do that all day long.
I'm sorry, but that's not a replacement. Coffee just,
Yeah.
No,
I bow to
it's
the
been
coffee gods every morning.
replacing my coffee. So,
Oh my God,
I get
it's just something about a good warm
Oh,
cup
man.
of coffee.
I fear the day they tell me.
rub it in. TW. I know where you live.
Did you hear that, TW? She knows where you live, buddy.
Stop.
Decaf, Bernadette.
Decaf. Yeah, there's two things you don't want to mess with: my coffee or my
and Bernadette.
Yes, sir.
and my Bernadette. That's right. No, my medicinal herbs.
And chocolate. If I can't have caffeine in coffee, I'll eat chocolate. I'll get it that way.
There you go. There you go.
I won't tell them.
I have to get. I've cut caffeine out of my life for the last 3 or 4 years, maybe a little bit longer than that. Every now and then I'll have the occasional Dr. Pepper or something with caffeine in it, but no, it was really spiking up my blood pressure so bad, and I had to cut back on a lot. But thankfully, I like Sprite and root beer and stuff, so that's caffeine free, and all that good stuff. But hey, caffeine free Dr. Pepper actually tastes like I'm not trying to sound like those diet Dr. Pepper commercials. I'm just honest. I don't really taste the difference between Dr. Pepper and caffeine.
Well, you might have to try it.
What?
Because Diana Mallory just donated $5 through Super Chat and says, "Flaming Dr. Pepper for Travis. So saith Diana Mallory, the birthplace of our gong."
Well, okay. Well, if you insist,
Well,
I'll do it for the
sorry,
chat.
I've had a Coca-Cola and I've had the Coke, whatever they call that new one. It's the Coke Zero, and it's supposed to be like Coca-Cola. No,
Yeah.
sorry, it doesn't taste anything.
No, it doesn't.
I'm just not a soda pop guy.
No, you never are. And,
No.
and it's almost kind of a good
Never
thing
been.
because I've never heard you burp before until you take a sip of a soda.
One sip out of soap, I'm just all over the place. Burp, 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 burp. No. I'm just, if I'm out on the road and I can't find tea, then I look for like a Snapple or.
Once in a while, I'll have Diet Pepsi, but really, I can't drink regular soda because I'm diabetic now. It pisses me off with all this stuff. And another thing I like is when Valentine's came, I'm like a kid at heart. I love those bags of hearts. They're like hard candy on a stick, and they have the heart with the arrow piercing white heart. Well, I had a total of 3 bags, not all at once. Well, my nurse just the other day gave me hell for it. I said, "Oh, I know you're going to give me hell for it." Well, I don't
Live
give you hell,
dangerously, my friend.
Yeah, you got to get those sugar down, or she said we're going to have to give you more medication. I thought, oh, shit.
Gary Spring, I agree. Glass bottles for soda. I don't know, chat. Let me know if you think there is a difference between soda in a tin can or a plastic bottle or glass bottle. Because I swear.
I think it's better in a glass bottle.
Exactly.
I'm used to a glass bottle when I was growing up. We always had glass bottles.
It just
but
tastes better for some
we
reason.
also got paid to recycle them back.
Yeah.
There was a deposit. And oh Lord, when I was a kid, are you shitting me? Walk down with a wagon, with a stick, picking up soda pop bottles out of the ditch, wash them off, go take them to the store. Are you shitting me? It was like a savings account.
Yeah. Then you could go get like gum and all kinds of.
What's really sad is my wife and nearly my wife and I were doing that when we were young, newly married. That's still deposit on the bottles. We'd keep our bottles until right before the next payday, which is the time that you would need those things. It was like a savings account. I'm telling you, baby.
You know what I used to like to eat.
I gave up drinking sodas a long time.
Yeah.
Now I can't do sodas. And I can't do coffee.
You know what I used?
Water.
What I used to like to eat. I used to get pizza with Coke, and it was in a can. Oh man, that's like pizza and Coke.
Now I do remember.
We're having pizza for dinner tonight, man.
I had when I was a kid. It was an RC Cola with peanuts in it. You get you a bag of peanuts and get you an RC Cola and you pour them in peanuts in there. Drink them and eat your peanuts at the same time. Yeah,
that
everybody
creative.
put peanuts in their Coke back then. Shit.
They really?
Don't be acting like I'm the only one here that ever seen peanuts. Somebody in the chat speak up, damn it. I'm not that old.
No, Coca-Cola, Pepsi.
No, John, you're the only one.
Yeah, they even had a line in a song. Oh, yeah, when country wasn't cool, I was putting peanuts in my Coke, all that kind of shit.
Yep.
Yeah, I like
Yeah,
that
the
song
worst-
because my wife and I we saw the cowboy craze come in when Urban Cowboy came out, the movie. Holy shit! Next thing you know, everybody's in town wearing cowboy hats with turkey feathers all over them. Are you shitting me? Ain't a decent cowboy around have all that fucking feathers flying every which way. Are you shitting me? But that's what everybody was wearing, so you know, we sat
Yeah,
back
well,
and
you know,
enjoyed
I
it.
was in high
That
school.
brings me to that. I was just kind of zipping on the YouTube today, and here comes up a thing because I listen to a lot of different music.
All right.
It said Ken Curtis singing "Drifting Along with the Tumbling Tumbleweeds."
Oh, I love the Tumbling Tumbleweeds. Yeah, yeah. Sons of
And
the
they
Pioneers.
actually, people don't realize that was Festus from the Gunsmoke.
That was
Hey,
Sons of the
He
Pioneers.
had a good voice.
Yes.
He had a good voice.
Cool, cool water. I love that shit.
There you go, Dad. Rex Trek said I did a few times. I remember doing it in 1967.
Hell yeah.
So
Hell
there
yeah.
you go.
Back in the late 60s. Yeah. Peanuts in your Coke all the time. That's what you did. Shit. RC
Still a
Cola.
boy.
Dixie
Yeah,
beer
when peanuts were still cheap.
and Picayune cigarettes, which if you ever heard of Picayune cigarettes, were about the nastiest, shortest, no filter piece of shit that you could stick in your mouth and it became a thing. Hey, you got a Picayune? Sure, here,
Hey.
have one. You smoke it,
John.
you fucker.
I thought that was Camel cigarettes. They
No,
didn't have
Camels
filters
wouldn't
either.
stand a chance against Picayune. They were down, manufactured down in Mississippi. They were a very potent cigarette, no filter and all that shit. And boy, I'm nasty. Dixie beer, on the other hand, was great. I grew up on that shit. So,
Well, I remember when I was in high school and Pepsi challenged around school. I picked Coke.
Yeah.
And I was told I would never get on TV that way, and I was like, okay, but I still like Coke better.
tell them, go back. Let me do it again. Maybe I'll get it right. Just get me try again. 50-50 shot.
Yeah.
Yeah, the worst
You're
two
like-
containers that you can drink anything in are from or plastic.
Yeah.
Boy, howdy. Well, it's
like
just
plastic bottle.
what was that, Bernadette?
Plastic bottle.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because that's like my pet peeve.
Well, you know, we thought plastic was going to save the world. Remember?
Yeah.
You know, plastic was going to be the savior of everything. Look here, Tupperware just keeps your tuna fish good for days. You know, that kind of shit. And we bought into it. But like a lot of things
No, but
this
you know
world
what?
does,
There are some very good plastic. It's just that plastic has so inundated our life. Everything to be wrapped in
Yes.
plastic.
It's what you do
which
with
is
it. If you knew how much
necessary.
plastic influenced your health when you go to the hospital, are you shitting
Yeah.
me? Damn near everything's plastic in there.
Yeah.
You know, it's what I've always said about oil and gas. We need to get all off oil and gas, but are we going to do away with oil? No, because there's a lot of chemicals in oil that we use in a lot of different products. And until you're willing
Yep.
to give up that list of products, then you're never going to do away
But
with it.
But we could stop burning.
There you go. The key is stop burning it. Anyway, it's just a few minutes before the debate starts. I promised Mama I was going to be in there to watch the debate with her. The rumble in South Carolina out there, it's going to be nasty. I know it is. So we are going to go ahead and call it an evening tonight. Here's the deal, baby. I want to thank everybody for showing up and being a part of this. I want to thank our YouTube and Facebook family out there because I needed this, baby. Yesterday I tried to do a rant. I tried 8 times to get what out of with my mouth. Life comes along, kicks you in the nuts every time, and something gets in your head, and you have difficulty concentrating on what you want to do because all this other crap is in your head. And I needed this tonight. I needed this family visit. I needed this discussion to be able to put me back in place because I got a rant to do tomorrow, and I don't want to come in here and sit here in front of this camera and not be motivated. That's the one thing I want everybody to know is we need to be motivated. No matter what comes out of tonight's debate, whatever comes out of South Carolina, we're going to go into Super Tuesday. Whatever this produces, remember, with everything that you're pushing for now, changes after we get a nominee. We have to be focused. We have to be marching in one direction. We are carrying one banner. And every time somebody drops off, the banner gets a little heavier, and those that are forced to carry it alone will do so. But it's harder. So we need your help. It's a heavy banner, baby. We carry it for every American in this country. Every one of us. And that's the key to this. So, on that note, let's get ready to rub. Yeah, let's go watch the debate. Let's see how it goes. If y'all are in Discord tonight, I'm liable to come in here and pop in. I really enjoyed it the other night when I popped in the Discord group. If you haven't got Discord yet, download it. Look for the Blue Dot family and get involved. There's always good conversation going up there in what we call the Blue Room and everything. Yeah, it's party town up there, baby.
His party is always in Blue Room.
There's a party always going on in the Blue Room. Covered dishes are nice. Bring an hors d'oeuvre or something. It'd be nice. Anyway, I want to thank all those that made donations tonight and those that donate through our Patreon channel and support the show in other ways. We appreciate it tremendously. It's what keeps us going, what allows us to keep the lights on, keeps the internet going, all that other kind of stuff. And we want to thank you so much for it. But the most precious thing you give us every night is the time it takes for you to be a participant in this, to listen, to be I already said that, participant. Anyway, shit. Reach out, say hello to somebody, make a friend. That's what this is about. Make this family grow bigger. We haven't got but 8 more months of this crap before the vote of the world, the vote of the universe, the vote of the decade, the vote of the century is going to be upon us. And we need to be prepared, and we all need to be marching in the same direction. Anyway, Bernadette, thank you very much.
Yes.
Ben, thank you. Bill Jones, appreciate you coming in tonight. John I. Fly, thank you very much.
My pleasure, buddy.
And TW, thank you for coming and your voice for our song, buddy. We appreciate the shit out of it. Y'all say goodnight to the family out there.
Good night.
Good night, everybody.
There you go. Anyway, I'll be out tomorrow night. Tomorrow, Wednesday, hump day. Got to pet the camel there, make sure Lone Wolf's all right. And we'll see what produced out tomorrow's news and all that shit. And we'll be back here for Thursday for another Blue Dot family meeting. Y'all take care. I love this family so much. Y'all make it everything that we want it to be. And we march forward, baby. We'll see y'all later. Take it easy.